Good morning, ladies. Welcome to my channel of bad lighting and bad editing, but at least I'm transparent about stuff. So what you see is what you get. Before I continue with this fabulously Oscar-worthy film, I'm just going to ask you to subscribe if you like this and push the notification button, because then it'll give me a good idea of who likes my videos or who wants to see more. So anyway, moving on. Today I am doing a video about my favorite wigs of 2019. Now, I have a lot of wigs, and I really, like, every single wig that I have is precious to me and dear to me. They're like my girlfriends. Some wigs I wear for special occasions. Some wigs I wear that I keep season-specific friendly. There's a plethora of reasons on what makes a wig one that I love, and there are a plethora of reasons of why I wear each particular wig. However, I have narrowed it down to a few things of what makes my favorite wig. First of all, these are the wigs that I will say were my most worn for 2019. They sufficed well. For the most part, I did find that my favorite style wig is the bob to a longer wig. Now, if you are of the mature demographic and you don't like longer wigs at all, instead of bypassing this video, I suggest that maybe you just give it a chance and watch it, because there are reasons why I, as a mature woman, happen to like a medium bob to longer hair. And I'm going to get into that right now. As we age, our face changes. Now, the circumference of my head has not changed. It is still 22 and a half. And I like to give it a little extra space simply because the bio hair that I do have left is thick. So let's go between 22 and a half to 23, depending on if my bio hair is clean or not. I know it sounds weird, but it's true. Dirtier hair is flatter than freshly washed hair, even with a wig cap over it. But the other thing is, my face shape is absolutely 100% square, 7 by 7. I have a box head. I don't have one of those pretty chins that falls into a diamond. I don't have an oval face. I have a square face. And a square face is very angular and at times can come off as not the most feminine. Yeah, it's true. I've had guys call me sir. Honest to God, without makeup, on 2 occasions, I've had people refer to me as sir. So I will tell you right now, I'm more of a handsome woman than a pretty woman, okay? So now that that's cleared, with angles and with a square face, you need softening. And that's where a chin length bob comes in beautifully, because it kind of softens the angles. The same with layered wigs. A layered wig is going to fall on different areas of your face, so it's going to draw attention more to where the layers are than the jowls or like the double to no chin or anything else. Let's face it, the wrinkles aren't going away. So because of the wrinkles, I think it's a good thing that we kind of depend on our hair, whether it be fake, whether it be synthetic, whether it be your bio hair, or whether it be a wig. So that's it. And the other thing is, as we do mature and pro-age, our bio hair kind of gets sucky, unless you are one of the chosen few that have had gorgeous hair your whole life. So might I suggest looking into wigs, because not only will it make you feel better, but it will make you look better too. And when you look better, you have more confidence. So that's about it on my thoughts. So let's go to the wigs, because that's really the main purpose of this video. Now, my favorite wig of 2019 was also my favorite wig of 2018. Yeah, Jamison. I'm a firm believer that when you find a wig that you really love and one that absolutely 1,000,000% works for you, buy it in multiples. Buy it in different colors so you can have fun with that wig. This is Jamison in the new shade Chocolate Smoke. I have 14 or 15 Jamisons in various colors. I have a couple in, I actually do have 2 in this Chocolate Smoke. I have a few in Caramel Kiss. And what makes this is actually my favorite wig of the year. Now, the other wigs that I'm going to show you are in no particular order, but this is the #1 wig. And why? Jamison never fails me. If I'm unsure of what hair to wear on a certain day or any given day, I can pull out Jamison and she's going to look great. I can wear her in the winter, summer, spring, fall. I can wear her in crappy weather. I can wear her with textured sweaters in the winter because the ends are gonna stay nice. This is just my go-to. She is my most loved wig. She is my go-to. She is the bob that I always wanted and could never achieve, simply because my bio hair just, whenever I had it cut into a bob shape in its natural state, it would be like a pyramid. Remember Rosanna Dana Dana? I had Rosanna Dana Dana hair. And even when it was blown out straight, so much depended, is the weather okay? Am I going to be sweating? What's going to happen? Everything affected my hair. And that's one of the reasons, another reason actually, that I love Jamison so much. She's always been so great to me. So that's it. This is Jamison. I'm trying not to keep each individual description too long because I don't want to bore you. And I'm sure you've seen these reviews before, but I just want to focus on my favorite wigs and why they are my favorite wigs. Okay, so I'm taking Jamison off and I'm going to put her back in the box. I was thinking of editing, like, okay, my version of editing when I pause and then come back, but hold on. I decided not to, simply because I wanted to show you how I do put these wigs on in the morning and how I kind of make them my own. I don't put product in my wigs. And that's kind of for another video that I'm doing about the life and care of my wigs. So here's another bob. This is High Society by Gabor. And I got to tell you, this little wig gave Jamison a run for her money this year. Oh, yes, she did. Now, before I put them on, I give them a shake. You know my motto, shaken, not stirred. That's how I like my hair. Okay, now what? Oh, this is Toasted Pecan, okay? This is High Society and Toasted Pecan. Now, once again, the lighting in my house sucks because this is the natural lighting. The sun is out today. So, by the way, this John Renault comb. I have 9 of them. Like, seriously, 9 of them. They're all in various spots in the house. Do you think I could find any this morning? I had to go through every purse just trying to find one. And yes, I have 9. I purchased them on Amazon. They're like 3 for $9 on Amazon. And let me tell you something. This is hands down the greatest tool for a wig. Okay, so let me just adjust her. And by the way, the ear tabs on this one are very comfortable. How's the parting space? It's really difficult for me to see how the parting space looks. So if you'll forgive me, I'll carry on about her. Now, the thing that I like about High Society, and I put this in a review, I love the bumps that come under the chin. Now, she is shorter than Jamison, whereas Jamison comes classically cut. High Society has a little bit of an angle, but she is a gorgeous wig. Let me tell you something. If you travel and if you take long flights, this is a travel buddy. I wore this wig over to Paris in November. It's a 7-hour flight, and it's basically an overnight flight, even though it's just 7 hours. But I wore her to Paris and back from Paris. And let me tell you something, she was great. During the course of a flight, you might fall asleep. There's just a lot going on. You're in cramped quarters, especially if you're flying economy, such as me. I can't afford first class and I can't afford business class, so we fly economy. We're all going to the same spot, and I'd rather spend my money when I get there. So, oh yeah, this is a wig review, not a travel review. But anyway, she travels beautifully. Honest to God, I ended up wearing her just because I was like, well, you know what? She's a little bit shorter than Jamison, so I think she might work for travel. Honestly, this is now my go-to get into a plane wig, but not just for that. I just love the bobbed style of this one. She's very 60s, very Dusty Springfield, very yay girl, and I really love that look. I like anything with a 60s vibe, and this wig has it. I also have this in sugared nickel. As I said, you find a wig that you like, get it in multiples. Check out the sales. The sales on the online wig vendors, sometimes you can find great buys. So, High Society, she fits the Gabor wigs fit my average to large head very well, as do the Esteticas are crazy good. I'm debating, because you've seen these all before, so I don't think it's that necessary at this point to show you how she looks from all sides. I just want to really give you a little bit of an entertaining and fun video. So this is High Society by Gabor Wigs. She is a great wig, and she made the list of my favorites. Hold on. She stuck to me. I know you don't want to leave my head, but you have to, because I have to move on with others. I know you love me. Yes, I do talk to my wigs because they're a part of me, and they don't answer back. Whoops. Okay, so next we have Alice by Lavivid. Alice is another bob. Now, for those of you who don't like permatease, there's no permatease in this wig. This is flat wig, but somehow she works for me who loves permatease. Anyway, she's also ridiculously, ridiculously comfortable. So let me adjust her. The ear tabs are also very comfortable. Let me just comb out the ends. As you can see, I like the caramel tones. I believe this is Almond Frost. I'm not too sure of the shade, and I'm sorry. Some wigs I just didn't mark down the shade. Yeah, this does not have the color. Anyway, this is Alice, and she is by Lavivid Wigs. What I love about this, when I'm not in the mood for a shorter bob, I like a lob, a longer bob. And she's not dense, but she's not super thin either. The density on this is really great. When I first took her out of the box, I was a little like, uh-oh, there's no permatease. But the way that she falls is just so great. This is a great, great summer wig, simply because in the heat, this is light enough, the density isn't there. So if you live in a climate that gets really hot and humid, if you're traveling to New Orleans or Florida or just someplace where it's extremely hot and humid, just like here in the Northeast United States, our summers are unbearable. This is a great, great wig for the summer. Yes, she's long, but don't forget, in the summer, you're wearing non-textured cotton fabrics. You're wearing sundresses. You are wearing short sleeves. So basically, the ends of the wig are going to be pretty well protected and they're not going to get messed up. So that's it. This is Alice by Lavivid. I think she is a fantastic wig. She is great. No permatease, ladies. For you ladies that don't like permatease, check out Lavivid's website and check out Alice. There is a mono top for parting space, but other than that, man, she's really, this is definitely a great one. Okay, so next we have a very, very similar wig to Alice. This is Sutton by Estetica Designs. I ended up wearing this a lot. And the reason, like, it doesn't look like I did wear it a lot, but Estetica did send this to me before Sutton basically came out. I wore it kind of to test review it and wore her a lot. She wore well. The stink and color is great. Hold on. This platinum color, this platinum rooted color is beyond fabulous. And that's another thing. If you are of the gray movement, and if you have thinning bio hair that you have originally allowed to turn gray, if you have lost hair that is gray or platinum or on the white side, this is a great, great wig. Again, hold on. The last time I wore her, I was in a hurry, so when I took her off, I didn't comb her out. My bad. Okay, here we go. She has more of a straight end that doesn't curl under, or that doesn't, actually it doesn't bump under, but she is not so straight that she doesn't look good. Do you know what I mean? Sutton is just a beautiful, beautiful long, long bob. Now I wear big glasses, so the front might look a little strange. I will take my glasses off. See how she falls without glasses? She's just really beautiful. This is a very, I hate to use the word, I can't stand the word sexy, but this is kind of like a sensual wig to me. I like that word better. Now, if I want to change the parting space, I can just kind of move her over to the middle more, so we can kind of get that yay girl look, only after she grew her hair a little bit. So this is Sutton. I also have her in Caramel Kiss, but I don't know, like, I think as I pro age, I'm really getting into these gray, platinum, white wigs. I think they're fun, and I think if you are of the mature demographic and you don't want to play around with a darker wig, this is great. I'm going to tell you something. This is a wig that maybe 2 months ago, my husband and I were grocery shopping. I wore this wig, and we were coming back from Wegmans into our car. Like a car stopped me, and it was a young couple, and they were just like, "We just wanted to tell you that you have great hair." That was great. And another time I wore this wig, I was stopped by a woman at Marshall's wanting to know who did my hair. And I was like, Estetica Designs, it's a wig. And, you know, to have people stop you when you're wearing hair, it's just a great feeling. Did the couple that stopped me think I had a wig? I really don't care. All I know is that they complimented me, which means that whatever hair I have, whether it's bio, whether it's fake hair, this gets compliments. And Sutton is absolutely gorgeous. I think it's one of the best wigs that Estetica came out with in 2019. I love her. I think she is beautiful, and I hope that Sutton is around for a long, long time. So let me take her off. Do you ever notice that the more you change wigs during the day, the wig cap kind of doesn't stay in place? Okay, so let's put her, again, look at this. She's got a nice mono top. Look at that front. She's really great, very, very comfortable ear tabs. And that's one thing about Estetica. They really go for the comfort in a wig. The wigs aren't too tight. They make them nicely adjustable. So if you do have a larger head, such as yours truly, you're not going to be walking around with a headache all day. So what do we have here? Fin. I got to tell you, I have I have 4 fins. Or do I have 5? Again, it's that thing where you find something that you like. You just get them in multiples. Watch for the sales. Now, this one I grabbed. I have to wash this because I haven't washed it in a while. And I don't like to wash wigs often. Okay, so here's Finn. Now, remember what I was saying about the layers? This is a beautifully layered wig. Look at the way that this just kind of falls down in my face. Hold on, I'm gonna just look at that. It kind of makes my square face look a little bit more triangular. And I love that, man, because that's the kind of face I always wanted, but I never had. But the layers on this is like such a great, like 70s shag vibe. And what's interesting about this is I think this is a very good wig for those of us who have had huge bio hair. Now, listen to me on this one. There is a wig for every woman and man and child out there. There's a wig for you. For those who have a very, very tiny, teeny, weeny face and who might be very, very, very slight, thin can be a lot of hair. And that's one thing that you have to consider when you are ordering a wig. Will this work for me? This is very, very, very big hair friendly. Honestly, if you've had wavy hair, curly hair, layered hair, but your hair has a tendency to be big, if you have a square face, if you have kind of like a big face, this is freaking perfect. This is amazing. And the length is wonderful. I wear her in the summer. I wear her in the winter. For me, she's an all-around great wig. Now, even though she has a lot of hair, she still is comfortable in the summer. Now, I realize that the summer weather is hot. In some places, it's hotter and more humid than others. But there's one thing that we need to remember. When you're wearing a wig during the day in the summer, chances are you're going from an air-conditioned house to an air-conditioned car to an air-conditioned office. If you aren't working, you're going from an air-conditioned house to an air-conditioned car to an air-conditioned store, mall, movie theater, wherever it may be. If you are not outside all day, you're going to be in air conditioning. So you really have to kind of figure out, hey, how's my day going to go? Where can I wear this? And then once you have a pragmatic kind of way of thinking about how you're going to wear that wig, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. But I have to say, Finn is just such a gorgeous, gorgeous wig, and she's a really natural. This is a wig that I do bring to me I bring with me every November for the past, this was the second year that I took her to Paris with me, and I'm sure next year I will be bringing her. I'll be bringing her in the summer to the south of France because I just love her. I think she's great. So that's it for Finn. Remember, there's a lot of hair. She's big hair. If you love big hair, this is great. There is permatease, but the permatease basically just adds to the overall shape of the wig. Here she is inside out. Here's where the permatease is. Caramel kiss. Oh, hold on. I'm going to pause this. I don't know who's calling me. I'll be right back. I'm back. That was my daughter on the phone. So we were talking about just like life in general. It's always good to hear from my daughter, especially since she's been traveling so much with her job. So next is another wig that I have multiples of. Let me shake. And this is Avalon. Now, I love Avalon. She used to be Aspen, I don't know why Estetica Designs changed the name, but they did, and Avalon it is. And again, this is in chocolate smoke. I have to tell you something about this one. Chocolate smoke, like this Avalon wig in chocolate smoke, is so much like the way that my bio hair looked on a good day. All right, let me get my little comb because she was in the box. I'm trying to get the parting space even here. Okay, so this is Avalon. Again, this is another layered, kind of beachy, wavy, kind of devil may care look. And again, one of the reasons that I love Avalon is because she's got a very natural look. This color, chocolate smoke, might not photograph that well in this particular light since the lighting keeps changing here. But trust me, she is absolutely gorgeous. I have her in one of the blonde colors, and I also have her in Caramel Kiss. Out of all of them, this one to me is the most like my bio hair, so I kind of have a natural affinity to this, but the one that I wear the most is the Avalon in Caramel Kiss. I don't know, I love Avalon. She's really, I think, with all of the wigs that I have, Jamison, I have the most, and then Avalon and Finn come in second. I just love the casualness of this. This is a great, great casual wig. This is that wig that I'll throw on a Friday or a Saturday if I'm just running errands. I do wear her to the office, but I tend to wear her less to the office and more when I'm out and about, more when I'm going places and stuff. I just love her. So let's put Avalon back because I'm looking at the time here and I've gone over a half hour and I don't want to bore you because I have a couple of more. Now, next is Main Attractions Enchantress. And I have to tell you something. This wig that I have another one in the same color latte. I haven't worn it yet. She's my backup that I'm keeping for safe, just like I'm keeping because I'll be wearing her at some point soon, but I'm not sure when. Okay, so I recently washed her because I wore this one a lot during the week of my daughter Una's wedding. This is one of the wigs that I took with me, and I wore her in like 97-degree weather. I wore her at the Cincinnati Reds game, which like I had a dress on and I was soaked through the dress. That is how like ridiculously hot it was. Like it was insanely hot. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Because I wore this particular wig so much over the summer, and yeah, I wore her over the summer. She's long. I like a long wig. What I did was I also wore her a lot in the fall when I started wearing sweaters. Now, this is something that I wanted to touch base with on winter wear for wigs. Because I was wearing Enchantress with a lot of sweaters when the weather started to change, the ends got a little dry. So I steamed the ends and they looked great. And then I decided to trim the ends and I really screwed up. I am danger with a scissor. Does she look bad? Hell no. But to me, I really did a lousy job with the ends. It doesn't stop me from wearing her, but I do want to say, if you aren't good at cutting hair, whether it's a wig or whether it's bio hair, please take your wig to the stylist. I really should have taken this wig to a stylist and I didn't. So, lesson learned. But the flip side of that is this is an incredibly affordable wig. Main Attraction makes great affordable wigs. They're very, very purse friendly. So I don't feel that bad. But even though she is dense, I was still able to wear her in like 90 something degree weather. And she still looked good. I mean, after washing her, she really washed beautifully. It's just that I really should never have cut the ends. Again, this is Main Attraction. Now, I am looking for another wig that I thought I took downstairs, and I may not have. It's Alden by Estetica Designs. And I left her upstairs. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you another wig that was one of my favorites. This is Summer Heat. And this is by the Statements brand that the wig company sells. I have two of these. This shade is F2412. Now, okay, look at this. This is another very, very, very purse-friendly wig. But look, I love this style. And might I add that for you ladies who don't want to go like long, but maybe you want a little bit more length, Summer Heat is great. I love this because it's kind of one of those styled wigs. Like it just looks like, you know what? I woke up, put a comb through my hair, and that's it. Yeah, my hair looks this good all the time. So again, Summer Heat. The angles are here. It really helps to flatter that square face. The bang area is nice. You've got that side swept bang, which is very natural. The hairline, the parting space, look at that. Very natural. I'm telling you, the wig company's Summer Heat ended up to be one of my favorite wigs of 2019. This is a great buy. It's a great value. I think she's wonderful, and I have her in another color, which I will be reviewing shortly. Summer Heat. I don't know, it's really cold outside now, so maybe the summer heat is welcomed. You know, I keep my wigs in the boxes. I have them all in a separate closet. I don't know what I did with that Alden. Oh, I have it. Now I have another wig. This is by Raquel Welch. Now, this wig is on point. It's another bob. It's a longer bob. The fibers are somewhat controversial because it is an HD wig that is heat defiant. I know a lot of women do not like the heat defiant fibers. I have not had an issue with them at all. Hold on, I'm going to put her on so you can see. Here she is. I think this is the Of course, I picked the one that I wasn't sure of the color. I think this might be Honey Pecan. I'm not too sure, but, or maybe it's Toasted Pecan. There we go. Look at this. Another one of my favorite bobs. I think this is an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous wig. And the HD fibers, I've had no issue with them. Maybe it's because I don't wear this with textured fabrics. I usually keep to a very light fabric when I'm wearing her, but I have been wearing this a lot over the winter and I have not had an issue at all. I mean, look at this bob. This is one of my favorite bobs. I mean, I love a bob. I love a bob. And the thing is, even with the parting space here, I can shift her so that I'm wearing her a little bit more to the side, bring her into the middle. I don't know. I just really, I love this wig. And hold on, there we go. Now you get a better look. Look at the line, like just the whole line, the structure of On Point. I think Raquel Welch Wigs did such a great job with On Point. She's absolutely beautiful. She's lovely. And if you don't mind the heat defiant fibers, she's great. So let me take her off. And as my wig cap continues to roll back, oh, here's another thing. Here's the parting space. We have the permatease over here. And I like these little silicone wefts because they really do keep the wig in place while you're wearing her. Okay, here she is. Here's Alden. In Caramel Kiss. I have two Aldens. Now, I recently washed this one. She washed beautifully. This is the wig that I wore to Una's wedding. Thank you, Estetica Designs, for gifting me with this for the wedding. This is Caramel Kiss RT4. So let me put her on. Here's the mono parting space. This is the wig that I call Julia Roberts hair. Hold on, let me adjust it. You know, it's really difficult sometimes to adjust a wig when you're doing it on camera. Especially when you're half blind like me. It's like I'm walking around with one good eye. The other one is just there for decoration. How pathetic is that? Not the wig. How pathetic is it that one of my eyes is purely for decoration? Okay. Now, like Finn, Alden is a lot of hair, but she's absolutely gorgeous. Hold on, let me just fix the front. There we go. She is absolutely gorgeous. And the weird thing is, I wore this wig so much in the summer. Now, the weather's been really, really cold. So I haven't been wearing her as much during the winter simply because I don't want her ends getting ruined on heavy textured sweaters or wool. I like the way she looks in the summer with my Lily Pulitzer sundresses and with my maxi dresses. She's just got a really great boho vibe. And that's, believe it or not, I ended up wearing her a lot more in the summer than in the cold weather. But look Like the ends are beautiful. And this is another wig that I did receive early in 2019. And I wore her a lot before I was able to review her. She's gorgeous. Like, she's gorgeous. When I wore her to Una's wedding, I did receive a lot of compliments. She was just so beautiful. Again, when I'm wearing her in the summer, it's going from my air-conditioned home, to my air-conditioned car, to my air-conditioned office. And I was able to pull her back. Like, she looks great pulled back. There's a lot of versatility with this. And I am glad that I have her in multiples. But I'm not going to spill the beans now, but I recently washed her, and I have to say I am so pleased with the way that she turned out. So that's it. Alden, I think she's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous long wig. She's very, very flattering to a square face, because we have these waves that you're kind of paying more attention to the waves than the shape of my square face. And just for ha-has. Don't you love that expression? Just for ha-has. Just for ha-has. I'm going to show you Avalon in Caramel Kiss. Here's Avalon in Caramel Kiss. I washed her too. I actually have her out for another video. But you know what? She is one of my favorites, so there we go. I think you can probably get a better feel of how she looks. Hold on, you can probably get a better feel of how she looks. Now, I have no like fancy lighting. I know I'm pausing here. I don't have the fancy studio. I don't have the fancy schmancy. This is just average lady showing you how this looks, nothing fancy. This is Avalon in Caramel Kiss, and I absolutely adore her. I love this color. And like, that's one of the things. Caramel Kiss is one of my favorite wig colors. So that's it. Oh my God, 47 minutes, 48 minutes into this, and it took me this long to show you my favorite wigs. So that's it. My favorite wigs of 2019. I hope that you enjoyed this video because it was purely fun. It wasn't to give you specifics on wigs or anything like that. It was just basically me saying, hey, guess what? These are the wigs that I really liked for 2019. So that's it, and I will see you later. I've got some more reviews coming up, so have a wonderful day, and whatever you do, do it with gusto. I will see you later, guys.